They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing to get going. It's Herbert. He connects with Disley.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Now the former Ohio State Buckeye, here's J.K. Dobbins. And he's going to take this past the 45. For a 1st down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
A tight end in motion now. On play action now. Herbert. A dive and a catch. Incredible. They get 25 on that connection. And the Chargers have the 1st down. From the gun, it's Herbert. That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. There's his tight end, Disley. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Now Herbert again. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Ladd McConkey. Touchdown, L.A. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers will take a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he's going to be close to a first down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving. First down, Kansas City. They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by their rookie linebacker. And that just adds to the start for this one. They walk down the field to get the touchdown, and then the defense joins the offensive party, Greg. Each side has scored a touchdown early on.
Yeah, and you just can't draw up a worse start than this, Mike. I mean, not only to allow the opposing team to go down and score on their first drive, but then to follow it up with a pick 6. You find yourself in a big hole here early. Do they have enough to dig their way out?
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
I think all of us up here in the booth were curious, how is this quarterback going to bounce back following the pick 6? And a lot of guys come back and they're very conservative and they just want to dink and dunk because they're scared to throw another pick. Well, we found out pretty quickly. Not this guy. He's going to...
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Elijah Molden. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position. Jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Los Angeles. So they take the shot downfield, and it is caught in the end zone for a touchdown. What a big play that is, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And the key to a play like this is when the ball travels this far in the air, they teach you, don't look back, look up, because that's where the ball will be. And in this case, he was able to secure it and come away with a big touchdown.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. Lots of space, past the 45. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Once again, it's Pacheco. And this time, they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss, and it's second down.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
They send a receiver in motion left. Mahomes going to throw here on third down. To the left side in the hands of Rice. A gain there of 15. First down, KC.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to...
nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. So after one, 21-0 is our score. We're back in Southern California in a moment. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Slot man in motion right. Mahomes now on second down. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on third down. Down at the 12. It's first and 10. They're going to run out of the gun with Pacheco. And he will score. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, KC. Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more. That's out quickly and complete. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. So they come to the line for first down and 10. into the secondary at the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Right back to him on first down. And a short gain there, down only to the 48. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll stick with him. Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. And the defense has it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
This pains me to say, Mike, because I love the idea of feeding the tight end, but you can only go his way so many times if it's not going to result in positive outcomes. So wouldn't be surprised to see him try to get his backs, his wide receivers, get some other guys involved, and then later in the game, go back to his big tight end.
3rd and long for Mahomes. Open man, that's the tight end, Gray. It's a big play there on 3rd down, but there is a marker down, and that is not a good sign for the offense. On the handoff, this is Pacheco. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing is Mahomes. Working the right side, taken in by Rice.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
First down throw, Mahomes gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. A give here to Pacheco. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. A short one caught by Kelsey. And he will get into the end zone. Travis Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes, just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. Takes what the defense gives them, and you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Now Herbert going for it all. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked off by Brian Cook. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Well, the guy playing center field, the guy back there watching it all, had all the eyes on him, takes the interception, and goes all the way, Greg, for a very impressive touchdown.
Yeah, Mike, and I just think the quarterback just locked in on his receiver the entire way. And as you said, that center fielder sitting back there, he's just reading the quarterback's eyes, and once he got his hands on that ball, it was nothing but green grass the other way for the pick 6.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. His drive will start on the ground. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Shotgun now for Herbert. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. Herbert now on 1st down. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Glad McConkey the one he was looking for. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. And He'll get 6 on this one, moving it inside the 40-yard line.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down.
Ray. 59. Hey, Kappa.
They'll go for it. It's Herbert. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half.
Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter 3 begins. Play action here. Mahomes. First down throw there is incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Finding space at the 40. And he will have this at midfield. Forced out of bounds there. 20-yard pickup there. And the Chiefs have a first down. On the ground, here's Pacheco. Not a whole lot there as he'll work it down to the 46. Junior Colson there to make the stop. Here's a 2nd and 6. A handoff to Pacheco. And he'll get this down to the 40. That's a nice run, and it's also a first down.
It's a gain of 6. And the first down, the Chiefs.
run up the middle with Pacheco. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. On second down, Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Here's Pacheco. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Chiefs. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs are going to open up the lead to 8. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll send a tight end in motion. On play action, it's Herbert. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle.
You see, there was a bit of a busted coverage in the secondary, and I think that's what led that receiver to be so wide open. And that's a ball that just needs to be put on him. It doesn't have to be a perfect throw. It doesn't have to be thrown on the money. Just make it catchable and take advantage of that opportunity.
Now Herbert throwing on second down. He's going to keep it himself.
That's a smart play. Second down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable third down.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. They'll try to pick this one up on the ground. And he is going to have the Chargers first down. They're able to convert by plenty on that 3rd and 1.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
5-9, 5-9. Set. 380. Set.
They'll stay on the ground. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Drew Tranquil up to make the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9. On play action, now Herbert. He's got the hookup downfield with McConkey. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball?
That's over the middle and intercepted. He gets free, and he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick six.
And a determined run there. He gets about 7 yards inside the 10-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll put a receiver in motion right. And that is not going to work out as planned. Maybe a tough spot to try to run a play like that. Either way, it's blown up back behind the line of scrimmage. Here now, 3rd and 5. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. And he'll take it on in. Jared Wiley. Touchdown, KC. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Now a play fake. Herbert. Now a shot here, deep middle. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
They go play action with Mahomes. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. To the right side, hauled in by Kelsey. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Motion man is Rice. 1st and 10 for Mahomes. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd and a yard. Mahomes going to fire quickly to Worthy. And he's in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City. And another score in another good performance after winning the opener on their way to 2-0.
Mike, you can't be 2-0 without being 1-0, and for them to be able to continue to string early wins together in the first part of the year, this is the start that every team dreams about. This is what you work for all offseason long to start your season and build some early momentum. Gives you a lot of flexibility and wiggle room as the rest of this season plays on.
And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. On first down, Herbert. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on first down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on second. And now they find themselves in a critical third down here, or they're facing a 3 and out.
On 3rd and long, it's Herbert. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. From the gun, it's Herbert. That's taken in, and he's going to have the Chargers first down. That was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give him a new set of downs.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Herbert to the air again. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
It's a gain of 19 in the air. It's good for a Charger first down.
This hasn't been his best game by any means, but what I really like, Mike, is regardless of the score, regardless of the time of the game, he is out there battling. He's doing everything in his power to chip away and see if he can get his team back in this game here in the 4th quarter. You've got to find a way to capitalize in this drive. Continue to cut into that deficit. Every possession is critical. Take advantage when you have the ball.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Herbert. There is his tight end, Disley. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
That's another Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now Herbert again. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now it's Herbert. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
He dives, and what a catch for the first down. Second time they've connected on this drive, and 19 yards out of this one. Now Herbert. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Herbert to the air again. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he churns out some of the hard yards in this area of the field, working it to the 3-yard line. They'll try to run this one in. No place to run there. Good job by the D to stop him at the 2.
It's now 4th and goal.
This has been quite the drive. 3 points would kind of feel like a letdown, so they're going to go for it here. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Chargers. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground. So now Herbert and the Chargers will go for 2.
The Chargers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Shotgun now for Herbert. That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
Chiefs 43, Chargers 29.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. They face 2nd down and 7. Mahomes quickly out to Rice. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
They'll drop to throw. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Here's Mahomes. Got his man at the 6. And he's into the end zone yet again. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Chiefs. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Harrison Butker at the kickoff for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. Herbert to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. To throw, it's Herbert. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Brian Cook. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Off the play fake. Mahomes. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit, and after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
And a good run there. Finds the lane. Gets forward. Got 8 yards and sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs are able to extend the lead.
Harrison Butker at the kickoff for Kansas City.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here's Darius Davis to return it. Get across the 10. That is it. They'll be backed up to start this drive. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. Not much space developing. He'll get to about the 14 this time. So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. They get the victory here, away from home, to run their early season record to 2-0.